What's up, guys? Cinestalker here for a new video. In this video up here is a quick little video, little talk through video. Me just kind of talk about what happened a couple days ago here at the U.S. Senate. And that was a very interesting alien U.S. Senate, almost like confirmation of aliens do exist by a former military officers. One was a Navy commander, I believe, former Navy Commander David Grush was the main one in talking about his involvement in seeing these and being a part of some of these interesting objects that he says and claims that do exist out there, that the government is covering up these different UAPs, unidentified aerial projectiles, I think that's what they're called. I think it's a term for UAPs. And then the aliens, I've never heard this term before, but the aliens, these guys talking about, David Grush calls them as biologics, as in alien beings, that they actually recovered these bodies, these alien outer worldly figures from spacecrafts that are from unknown origins. It's been going on since a long time ago in the government now, and they've been doing this. So it's very interesting stuff. I'm like, man, crazy stuff that can even conceptualize if there's aliens, there's got to be something out there, because it's such a vast, huge universe out there. There's got to be something out there, but it's pretty interesting and kind of scary too to think that there are these crazy, ultra intelligent beings out there. Very interesting though. I'm all curious about it, and for that, if it's something out there like that, but it's very strange that it is possibly the U.S. Senate that did this, or did a hearing about this. So they're taking it serious in a sense to even do this. And there's all kinds of coverage of it, which is crazy. This whole thing of different former military talking about these testimonies about their encounters, seeing objects, one of which was off the coast of San Diego from a few years back or so. And then recently, he said with David Grush, his involvement from being a U.S. Officer to Air Force and workers his ranks up to all kinds of interesting, he had clearance, all kinds of crazy, hardcore security clearance to check these out. So very interesting, his testimony. When he was talking, he was definitely very much a matter of fact. If he's lying, he's doing a great job. And what's the purpose of him even lying about this? There's no point for him to even do this if there's such a thing of that. Is it a bigger distraction out there for something else that might be going on that the government maybe wants us to be distracted on? I don't know. But why that topic of all the topics you can think of stuff to be distractions of? And it's just crazy. Pretty much the U.S. government is saying that there's confirming that there might be aliens, and it's not as crazy and out there in the news as it should be, I would think. This is a very insane thing. If this is confirmed to be true, it'd be the most amazing thing in the history of the world if there are actual other beings out there contacted and at higher intelligences, and it'll change the whole history of everything. Imagine that though. Imagine that, and where they come from. Who knows? Fourth dimensional beings. From because it's weird. If they are out there, maybe I'm sure they get different stuff we can't even see, different frequencies, like a radio frequency. It's there. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. And it could be something out there in the open right there. It could be something right there. Just can't see it. We can't perceive it with our vision because our mind only works in a three-dimensional way, not another instinct or another higher level of whatever, possibly that's fourth dimensional, if there is such a thing as that. I sound kind of nutty saying that, but it could be something like that if there is such a thing. I was watching some stuff of these videos recently from all this, and also some stuff on different podcasts out there. Crazy stuff, very interesting, but freaky too. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if they are out there. I don't believe there will be. Who knows? They could be, but at least for right now, I don't think they will be hostile. If they were, they can definitely do some damage. I would think with the high-tech weaponry they have and the future weaponry they get right now, and all the stuff they have at their arsenal, they can get us like no other probably. So I don't see them doing that. Right now, I don't know what's going on. It's very strange, this whole thing, if it is true or not true. I don't know. I'm open to whatever. I'm definitely open. I'm open-minded to, possibly alien beings out there and things like that. But just crazy stuff that's going on with that. It's just a total trip that this was a couple days ago, a gigantic thing with the U.S. Senate talking about this. and them questioning these military guys, ex-military, about it, and them answering questions in a very matter-of-fact, defiant way.
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
Okay, I can't ask when you think this occurred. We have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft.
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries, yeah. Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And it's crazy when they're interviewing this guy, David Grush. I think I said his name right, I could be wrong, but he's saying he knows these exact locations where they have these beings at, these biologics, as he calls them, and UAP retrieval programs that are going on out there right here. He knows these exact locations where these are at. So I don't know if there's gonna be any follow-ups. I'm sure there's gonna be some stuff about this, a lot more stuff going on. I also heard some stuff going on, I'm not sure where, but 6 months from now there's supposed to be some crazy stuff going on that this other official said. I don't even know. It's very trippy stuff out there, very unusual, very interesting, scary all at the same time. Very interesting though, very like, whoa, it's crazy stuff. I got tripped too that like, supposedly the government has been doing this for like multi-decades of this program, which I guess makes sense. They want to do like some reverse engineering of some of these spacecrafts, which I can only imagine that's for sure that's what they want to do. It's just crazy. They're making maybe contact with outer worldly beings. The whole thing is just a trip. And like, what do they look like? Do they look like what we see with the big eyes, the big head, the skinny bodies? They look totally different. They look like us, but different in a way. I don't know. Like, it's just the whole thing's a trip. But it makes me wonder, like, for them to go, for this guy, these people to go out of their way to say this stuff and be looked at, and they want to be like a fool of, to them go on a limb and do this. Man, there's going to be some probable cause for this. If there's smoke, there's fire. And there's definitely some fire, some interesting stuff going on. The world is a crazy place. A lot of crazy stuff going on. Especially the last few years, right? Anything is possible. You never know what can go on with the world we live in. It is a crazy, crazy stuff. It's an absolute trip of what can be going on out there. What the governments and things want you to say, believe, and think about, which trying to hide from what's going on. I'm not trying to sound weird, but that's what sort of goes on with different things all over the world. But yeah, just nuts that this is probably like, I don't know who this is. It's a trippy thing. So I'm coming to this video. It's very interesting. Like, what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is true or not? Think there's some truth to it? A little bit of truth to it? I mean, it's a whole gigantic universe, whole gigantic galaxy. We have no idea what's really out there. We know a little bit of it. And who's to say that we're the only ones out there? There's going to be some other beings out there, I would think, right? It's got to be something else out there. This whole bunch of planets and star systems. Like I said, we probably can't see it because it's like maybe they have a different way of camouflage, different portal they can go through, different dimensional thing they have access to that we don't know. Wormholes, black holes, different kinds of things like that they have access to. They know where the coordinates are, possibly these beings of how to travel through things like that. Because with space, it's different. It's not like it's time. It's not like length. It's like time. It's weird how space is very strange. How they judge the distance with things out there. It's very weird. I don't even know. I took a couple astronomy classes back in college times. I've always thought this, space and astronomy, very interesting subject. Very just goes on infinite amounts of stuff. This right here is very interesting, very exciting. I think it's like a real life science fiction movie with this stuff going on the last couple of days. It's been all over TikTok. You've probably been seeing TikToks of this stuff, Instagram stories. This guy David Grush and this other people from the hearing, mostly him though. But I always say the biologics, these biologics, which I never heard this term before, but it's a trip, the whole thing of like what's out there, what is not out there, what's true, what's not true. I don't know. It's very interesting though. Like, why is this coming out now? Maybe because maybe the government to allow this to even become a public thing like this. So I just imagine the stuff that if it actually is true. Imagine the stuff that they're hiding from us that we don't even know about. Imagine the bigger picture of what they know or do not know, and them allowing only this little stuff to come out. Just imagine the other stuff that's going on to make them say this stuff now. Very interesting, the whole thing, and the timing of it all, and the whole deal. It's a trippy thing. I don't want to sound like a crazy guy, but I'm very open to alien beings, of course, ghost, supernatural stuff. Very open to that. I said one time years ago, I definitely felt a paranormal event happen to me, an anomaly. I saw an orb and something touched my forehead. It felt like a fingertip. It was not dust, it was not a bug, it was something otherworldly. I don't know if it was a ghost, it was definitely other energy. So there's weird things out there. They're unexplained. And I'm open to it. I'm very open to it. And I like being like that, very open to that kind of thing. And so it's a very interesting topic, I think, especially right now. Very interesting stuff. And yeah, I just came to see what else happens with this, what else develops from this thing. What might be scary, who knows? I'm in an outer-worldly place right now. I'm in that Steel Cane Bridge here in San Diego. Very much a trippy place in itself right here with the overgrown vegetation. And I'm only one on this thing right here, on this little bridge. Very much a trip. So it's the perfect spot for me to talk about this kind of subject is right here. But yeah, just find it very interesting and see what goes on with this, to see what happens, see what else might come up, see what things might get leaked out, whatnot. Yeah, me and my buddy OGP went to Area 51 by the gate of it. And I don't know if there's some stuff there or not. Or maybe it's just, but I'm sure there's definitely other secret bases for sure. But that might be the original one or some like another one. I don't even know. There's definitely some stuff there going on because we're OG people getting followed by trucks. These guys are going really fast. There's all kinds of crazy sensors everywhere. There's just some stuff there. I can imagine the places that we don't even know about, some of these bases, and the stuff that supposedly they had. They get these biologics, they get these UAP crafts housed up in storage and that kind of deal. And it's just interesting that they might have this stuff. It's just a crazy time, really cool time to be around with this stuff coming around, and that everyone's kind of open to it in a sense, I believe, or to talk about this kind of thing. So it makes it very interesting. So yeah, video of me doing this right here. Hope it's not like a boring thing. Hope it doesn't sound like a nut or nothing like that. Nothing like that. So I'm very open about it. This thought was a nice hot topic, because it is a hot topic right now. I figure I just want to get you guys' opinion about it. And what you guys think. What do you think? There's some stuff out there? Is there some stuff out there? Or is there nothing out there? I'm just curious to let me know what you guys think. What might be out there in the universe, or if the government is housing biologics or UAPs or any kind of entities out there, or spacecrafts that are outer worldly beyond our means. Let me know if the comment below if you think that there's some programs out there that have some stuff like this, and how soon you think there'll be some actual real proof, like actual evidence of like, boom, here it is. Here's a body, here's a craft, or something like that. Who knows, right? Who knows when that'll happen, if that does. Let me know in the comment below what you guys think about this whole thing right here and things like that. So it's very interesting times. Very cool. Freaky, Twilight Zone-y, all wrapped up in one. It's like a bunch of stuff all in one. It's a crazy world we live in, but it's cool like that, and just gotta roll with the punches. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this video right now. So it's a nice little video, 10-minute video, whatever this might be. Anyway, if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and thank you all again. They get me to 21,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. Love you all out there. Thank you for all the old subs, new subs, the subs that stuck through me through thick and thin, and the ones that will stay with me through boom and all, man, all the way down the path to 100K and plus and beyond. You know, that's the goal for sure. And but yeah, I just want to say thank you all so much out there to watch my stuff and dig what I do. It makes me feel so good, and I appreciate it. Yeah, it means more to me than you can think of. So I just want to throw it out there again. Thank you so much. I'll catch you later next one. I'll see you then. It's kind of warm out right now. Whew, a little bit warm out, but not too bad. I'll see you. You have a great Friday and rest of the weekend. Be safe out there. Look in the skies too. You never know what you might see. And have those cameras ready. Take some videos, because those might be some UAPs that might want to get some evidence of, right? There's some biologics, whatever they call these things now. But see you later. Catch you later, and bye-bye.